We also get a lot of fun stuff as well. You know, a lot like a lot of funny ER stuff. You know, like medical emergency, sex related medical emergencies, like a guy that you know, that likes to whack off with a carrot up his ass and it gets lodged up, or you know, the typical couple that wants to get a little kinky and they use the too much a big butt plug and the girl gets her ass torn, or one of the most exotic things was Tercio, how do you say amortiguador de automóvil? This guy comes in. I was working at an outpatient clinic, and this guy comes in wearing a robe, and something metallic is scraping the floor coming out of his ass.
Shock absorber. It's a shock absorber.
A shock absorber, exactly.
This shock absorber in his ass?
Yeah. He put a shock absorber in his ass, and it got lodged up in there.
Fucking shit.
Here in they used a lot of homosexuals used to. Cousin is a doctor, and he said that a lot of homosexuals, like at least once a week, they got a homosexual who got a bar of what do you call it? Whatever the thing you used to so you don't sweat on your armpits.
Deodorant?
Yeah, deodorants. Do you know that they have like the female ones have like a ball like upper part?
They're shaped like a dick.
Yeah, a lot of homosexuals put that in their anuses and it gets stuck. This happens here in, at least once a week.
Well, here's the funny story. So I'm in there. This is a relatively tranquil outpatient clinic. You know, you mostly get like appendicitis or a cyst or you know regular stuff. And this guy comes in here scraping that this with a robe, and I tell him, "Yo, what's up? What can I do you for?" I have a problem, and I look at him and I say, "Well, clearly you do. Can you give me a hint?" "I'm stuck." So I'm like, "Okay, what's stuck?" "I put a shock absorber up my ass. I'm gonna level with you. I'm into kinky shit, and I put this shock absorber head up my ass, and I started to whack off, and it's now stuck, and it hurts a lot to get it out, and I'm bleeding."
Oh my God.
So I'm like, I gotta take a look at this. So I pull the curtains, and I tell him to take his robe, which is a pink robe with a bunch of fishes on it. The guy takes it off, and I see a shock absorber stuck up his ass with trails of blood, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? And I can't hide my giggle or my laugh, and I'm like, "I'll be right back, man. I need let me get some equipment, and we'll sort this out."
Didn't you consult with another doctor?
Yeah.
We'll get some equipment.
Yeah. So I banged on the door of the other doctor of the other doctors at the doctor's lounge. They were pretty much, you know, at their food break, and there's this code amongst us that if you're having lunch, don't interrupt me unless it's fucking important. So I've had on the days earlier, I had a bad slump that I confused certain symptoms of a certain medical emergency with another because of lack of experience. I was there to learn, and I did the whole thing of banging on their door to ask them. So they opened up the door and like, "What is it this time? If it's another appendicitis, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass." I'm like, "You have to see this. Look," and they tell me like, "Look, dude, I'm tired of this shit. If this is another fucking appendix that I have to that I have to touch an abdomen, I'm gonna fucking gouge your eyes out." And I tell them, "You have to take a look at this. This is something unique." And they tell me, "What?" Is it a guy with something lodged up his ass? Because you're like capable enough to handle this. And I'm like, yes, it's a guy with a something lodged up his ass, but you got to see what it is. And they tell me I'm not going out there for a fucking banana or a cucumber or a carrot. And I tell them, just take a look. So these other three guys that have a lot more experience than I go in there. I pull out the curtains, and here's this guy on the gurney on his side with the shock absorber up his ass. And the amount of laughter that we had on that clinic was so fucking loud. And the guy is like, look, I know this is funny for you, but it's painful for me. Get this out and we'll all laugh. And we'll all laugh.
Yeah, so if you're in a medical setting, anytime they pull the curtains closed, usually not good. Like, pulling curtains closed means something ugly.
You got to take a look at something.
Yeah, it's not good.
But
that's
anyway,
incredible. That's fucking incredible. Dude is on his side with a fucking shock absorber.
Anyway, we tell him we got to operate you, and then he's like, "What? Like you got to numb me out? Yeah, we're gonna knock you out to get this out." So we did, and we did this whole rectal reconstruction. We literally had to build him another asshole, and we had to take the shock absorber out, and we put the shock absorber on the Mayo on the table, and we start taking pictures of it. So the guy goes in and he's hospitalized, and during rounds we go like, now we gotta take a look at shock absorber. And the whole myth around the clinic, the guy became a legend across the clinic, and we told every other misbehaving patient that if they ever misbehave or do something that is inappropriate, we have a shock absorber in line for you. And we kept it. You know, we washed it up. We cleaned it, and we put it in a plastic bag, and we pulled it out. If you don't fucking behave, look. If you don't go back into your fucking room, we're gonna stick this up your ass. This has been up somebody else's ass. So go back in there and eat your fucking bowl of rice.
So what color was the shock absorber?
It was blue. It was blue.